Collective, welcome in. It's pretty dark, so apologies if we're kind of like lunar energies right now. Today we're going to do a reading, and I'm just going to sort of tap in and get a little bit more of a story of what is happening with you guys right now. I'm going to call upon your highest level of discernment for this message. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and we are going to abandon all energies of reaching, seeking, yearning, obsession, hope, and despair. Okay? And we're just going to be here now in this present moment together while we figure out the magic that's unfolding in your life currently. Grab a hot chocolate or something. I've been smudging with sage, and actually, I'm just going to do this again. I brought some bubbles this time. This is a different method for cleansing. With playfulness. And joy and magical energy, because I feel like this is the energy that's being called upon for you. But let's dive in a little bit more. I've pulled 4 cards to start the story. 4 of Cups in reverse. The 9 of Swords. This is an interesting deck. I'll speak on it in a second. The King of Pentacles. And is this the Knight? Yeah, the Knight of Wands. Also. So we have all 4 elements here on the board. And what I'm feeling is that there is a balance occurring within you, within your energy. We've already spoken on that childlike magic, and that is a very, very strong energy that's present here. The 4 of Cups, I just love that we have the 4 elements here. For some reason it feels so fitting, and it feels like, as per usual with you guys, you just have so much going on in different spheres of your energy. It's like you're writing multiple books at the same time. It's the same energy of like you go to school and you kind of switch subjects throughout the day. Like you start with English, you end with maths, and you do everything in between. And you're kind of doing this tandem learning as you're going and as you're progressing the storylines forward in all of these different aspects and arcs of your life. Starting with the 4 of Cups in reverse, I find this really so fitting because it just feels like there has been so much especially with the 9 of Swords, so much heaviness, so much heartbreak, I want to say, in the past, in the recent past. Okay, it feels like this has been something that you've been working your way through. Like it feels like slog, the word slog is coming through. So it's not something that I want to like, it's not like pulling me in, but it is present as an energy that has been in your body. And I think the important thing here with the King of Pentacles coming out also, and where I'm speaking of body, is that there is a key within your body to transmuting this, any trapped energy, anything that's still hanging over your head, any mental anguish that is still keeping you from seeing your blessings. Yeah, and I feel like the wealth is within you. Don't know where that came from. The wealth is within you, and the energy is the energy. The key is in your body. I was going to say the energy is in your body. Wanted to come out. So maybe it's that there is something like I'm hearing dance, movement, and like possibly that is this reversal of the Knight of Wands too, because I do not read these 2 energies as like characters coming into your life. Oh my god, finally the love of my life, the tall dark handsome man is coming. No, that's not the energy. The energy of these 2 dudes right here, okay, are the energy of like stepping into a full embodied somatic experience of freedom, and also an advice energy coming through in like, remember to move, and it doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to be a perfectly choreographed dance. It simply has to be the movement that your body already knows. Ooh, the movement that your body already knows. There is a dance within you waiting to be born. And this may not be a dance, but just take it for whatever you feel like it means in your life. This will spark. I know it's going to spark whatever it needs to spark within you. But the advice is something around movement and in remembering, remembering the body, okay? And like the member is important, like remembering the body. There's something important there about re-inhabiting your body, taking up the mantle of the body again. What does the collective need to know about this beautiful magical energy that's coming in for them now? The Hierophant in reverse. It's time to do things a little bit unconventionally. It's time to do things a little bit differently, and it's time to turn your stasis on its head. The Eight of Swords. There's some way that you are keeping yourself stuck here that you're not even aware that you're doing it. There's a muddiness in the mind. There's a muddiness in the mind, and you're not even consciously aware that it exists or is there for you. Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is coming out. The Page of Wands is coming out now. There's so much room for you to play here. Sometimes we need repetition. Like the mind sort of needs quite a bit of repetition to sort of catch up to the like new reality. And also the nervous system also requires a little bit of rewiring and intentional reiteration. Like you need to repeat things so that your nervous system finally sort of gets it, and so that your brain mind finally gets it as well. The Queen of Pentacles is coming out right underneath the King of Pentacles, and she's reversed, and he's like, it's like they're like facing each other. They came out sort of like that. If I could hold it properly. Like he's upright and she's reversed. But how I'm actually reading this is that they're like, they want to do this. They want to like collapse into each other or like mirror into each other. There's something, yeah, there's definitely something here in your body and in the parts of yourself that are sort of like starting this recognition journey of self. And I think it's coming through play. I think it's coming through childlike whimsy. And I think it's coming through the power of childlike magic. Like, yeah, it's like turning away from fear and turning away from the idea that, yeah, Five of Swords coming out. It's turning away from the idea that like the strongest, biggest, baddest warrior is the one who wins the battles. Like sometimes that means that everyone loses. Sometimes the bully sort of like brute force way of moving in the world and moving through things is not actually the strongest way. Sometimes play is protection, and sometimes softening is the way to like become strong actually. And to have this, like, it's this idea of like a win-win scenario, and of like it's like an internal like balance. And I'm getting like tension in my throat. This might be like a emotional, yes, this is like a somatic emotional process of release for you. That's where the dance is going to come in, or any other movement that that is free from the judgments of right or wrong. So this is like the kind of, that's why dance comes in as like the energy of, you know, dancing alone in your room with your favorite music on that makes you feel upbeat, that makes you feel joyful, and that doesn't make you feel like I'm doing it wrong, like I don't know the moves or something. It's not like a static or like a planned or a choreographed thing. Like I said, it's like really, yeah. And like, I feel like you're just so close to this. Like this energy is coming in and permeating your energy. It's what started this whole reading off. I'm not despairing for you at all. I'm not worried for you. I think you're doing amazing. I think you're doing so great. And this is like purely coming in as a little like, I don't know, like a little fun little reminder of how powerful it can be just to play and just to be like whimsical. We got a dragon. This is a new deck for me. So the royal blue and gold dragon strengthens you to stand in your power with wisdom. Incredible. Awaken to your own majesty. Wear your cloak of power with pride. How good is that? Like this dragon feels very like majestic. Why did that sound weird coming out? Majestic. It feels very majestic. We have earth and air dragon on the bottom, and like look how it looks like he's blowing bubbles. Can you see that? The little light sprites that are all around it, it almost looks like bubbles all around. Represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth, and that's you. Like you are in that perfect state of balance. Stay balanced, ground your visions, manifest your hopes and dreams. Yeah, this is incredible because the royal dragon here is like this sort of nobility that is within you. You're so used to calling upon this type of power. You're so used to standing in this type of wisdom. And even the sword, which like in the tarot, like the swords are such a mental representation symbol, you know? And like then we have this earth and air dragon who's just so kind of whimsical and balanced, and it's like that allowance of having both. Yeah, like having the whimsical and the childlike playful energy, and knowing that it doesn't make you naive, it doesn't like cancel out the wisdom and the majesty that you hold. You know, this absolute balance between the King and Queen of Pentacles coming out here. Like the pentacles are so tangible, and I really am feeling this so strongly as like embodiment. There's something here about your body and the wisdom held in your body that is trying to communicate with you. And so I think there's just like something needed here where it requires something physical from you. It requires a physical embodiment of some sort, whether it could be like massage, like self-massage. It could be like, you know, like your hands, you get so much energy like tied up in your hands. It could be dance, like I mentioned. It could be a walk, being in nature, like even like a meditative walk where you repeat a mantra or something, or you concentrate, like you just are in the flow of the walk. You know, you're not trying to listen to music or like listen to a podcast, or it's just being in your body more so. And I think, yeah, listening to the messages of your body, anything that your body has to say. And like if your body is sore, tired, exhausted right now, listening and honoring and obeying the body also at this time, that is coming through. I mean, that's always good advice, right? Like you're tired, rest. It really can be that simple sometimes. We just like, we obfuscate things for ourselves often. And I think even though the mind, bless the mind, has such like beautiful clarity often, it's like, oh, this is a beautiful one that came through. It's like, you know, sometimes you kind of just have to be like, the mind, it's so sweet and like the intentions are so pure, but it just, the mind is not the body, and the mind cannot know the wisdom that the body is holding. And the mind is not superior to the body. You know, the body has this incredible wisdom that the mind knows not, you know? The card that came through is Emerald Platinum. there's a lot of different elements to these cards. It says unconditional love, patience, and nourishment, number 25. How stunning, how incredible. This beautiful, beautiful nurturing energy. This deck is so special. It's called the Crystal Sound Healing Oracle by Geraldine Glass. And so each of the cards are represented by a specific sound bowl, and the sound bowls like are made from different quartz and different materials. So I think that's what these represent up here, that there's like a sound that's represented by emerald and platinum, or possibly the bowl itself is made out of emerald and platinum. Anyway, and then on the back it has these QR codes, and you can like scan it and listen to the actual sound of the bowl, so it goes together with the card. But I can't play it for you because we are filming on my phone. So anyway, that was a little aside, but I do love this deck. And it was a gift from my mother actually, which is really interesting. Because this card is talking about unconditional love, patience, and nourishment, which to me are like so archetypal, or is that the word? They're represented by the mother archetype, you know, the unconditional love, patience, and nourishment. And so it's welcoming this energy. Ooh, that's what it is. Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's your inner parent and your inner child getting balanced. It's like having, oh, this is so special. This is you getting in touch with your inner child and having a cute little like slumber party moment with them. Dancing in your pajamas, like having a hot chocolate. Like literally, I brought a hot chocolate with me. I've got bubbles with me today. I literally have a bowl full of like Maltesers here. It's very childlike whimsy energy going on. I'm in my pajamas right now. Like this is very having a sleepover with my kid kind of energy. And yeah, that's the message. That's what the message is coming through to just offer you. Oh my god, the nose is so itchy, guys. Oh my god. So itchy. So itchy. Oh, do I want to do that one? Let's go here. And yeah, there's just so much magic here for you. Like the word magic keeps wanting to come through. And I think I'm going to do a channeled message on this as well, because there's a lot of energy coming through. But actually I started this channel because I wanted to become a better reader. And it's just funny how like, I just didn't expect the channel to become so strong so fast. And yeah, that's kind of an aside, but like, yeah, I was like, I'm not a channel. Like denied it for so long. I was like, no, this is just what everyone's brain sounds like on the inside. And like see what I mean about the mind? Like the mind thinks it's so smart. We have Yang coming out. I love this card. I love this card. And like, tell me that doesn't look like a pentacle to you, right? Right? Come on now. This is like, it looks like the Ace of Pentacles from like the traditional kind of tarot. How stunning is that? This is like that fiery yang energy of action, of enacting, and of like, I also really get this as like it's like an offering, like offer your light to the world, offer your joy to the world. Ooh, yeah. Oh my god. Okay, that reminds me of something else that came through earlier, which is like about your whimsy. A leg up. Oh my god, amazing. Your whimsy and connecting with people in a way that is more like unbridled, like having this wanton abandon in the way that you connect with people, share your whimsy, and like lift other people up. And like, it's kind of like, oh, it's so special. It's kind of just like recognizing we have a higher power on the bottom. Number 4 with the key. Oh my god. It's kind of like realizing that you are the person who holds so much love, and it's meant to be shared. It's like literally there so that you can share it. And it just has this, it's this feeling of like, you're not afraid to be loud with your love anymore. And it's you're seeing through this childlike whimsy, and it's allowing you to break through the illusion of separateness, and it's allowing you to break through the illusion of like love being embarrassing, or like, I don't know, it just feels so communicative and so connected and so childlike, so pure. The way that a child will like run up to somebody and be like, hi, and then they're best friends, and suddenly they're like, suddenly they're joined at the hip, and like, it's easy, it's effortless, and there is nothing in them that feels afraid to like reach out to another human in that way. And they just know that it will like be reciprocated, or if it's not reciprocated, like that it almost doesn't matter. It's like, oh, that was strange, they like didn't reciprocate my love, oh well, on to the next one. Or like, or maybe they'll be really disappointed and they'll be like, mom, they didn't say hi back to me. But either way, it's so pure and it's so true. Like, you're no longer living from this like fake holding yourself back, trying to be like so stoic and so like, yeah, you're like, actually no, this is my one life and I'm gonna live it at my full volume, and I'm gonna love people harder than they expect, and I'm going to bring the whimsy, because like, I don't want to look back at my life and think like, oh, I wish I did this, I wish I did that, or like the I was gonna attitude. It's like, I was going to do this, I was going to do that, or whatever. And you're like, you're in the yang, you're not in the like, I was going to energy. You're in the like, I'm going to, I am doing it. Like, I'm giving the compliments, I'm like saying the words of affirmation, I'm giving hugs, I'm telling people how much they mean to me. Like, I'm showing up for myself in my life, I'm showing up for others, and I'm coming from a really pure place internally. And I love this like leg up card as well, because it just, again, it encapsulates that parenting sort of energy. And like, it's almost like you're giving other people permission to be their full childlike self. Oh, stop. Why are you so incredible? Oh my God, it's so wonderful. Like, it's just so special. You showing up as your full bright self is, and like letting yourself like step away from the stickiness of the mind and the like, should I or shouldn't I, and like, oh, I don't know, is that weird? Like the I love you, bro, is that weird? I just like have you seen that meme where it's like, am I weirding you out? No, bro, you're weirding me in. Keep going. That's the energy. Like, start weirding people in, and like, some people are not going to get it, that's just life, but some people are gonna so get it. And the more authentic that you are, like, the more that people can love you, okay? And the more like authentic that you are, the more permission that you give other people to be themselves. Come on in, the water's fine, like, you're showing them it's safe. And yeah, over time, it's like, it's allowing other people to also bring their inner child to the party and like welcome them in, and like just come to that really pure space. Oh, it's so stunning. This energy is so stunning and so delightful, and I'm genuinely constantly blown away by your energy every time that I tap in. Incredible, blows me away. I'm so honored to spend this time in this space with you. That is the reading, but like, wow. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud of you, because I feel like this has taken a lot of like, yeah, your mind has had to go into some really deep and dark places in order to find this light again. But you're here, and you're shining. You are shining. Oh, this is delicious. Oh, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for being with me at this time. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself and in the world as your full self at this time. It's so needed. It's so welcome, and it fills me up. It fills me up. Thank you. Whew. Okay. We're going to leave it there for now. And anything else? No, nothing else. Okay. Cool. I will see you so shortly in the next one. And yeah, stay groovy, guys. Bye.